this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are on this journey to love. And so, if you, all my messages go from one to the next, the next, the next, the next. And I do divine love healing, so I can connect to your souls. I see everything like a film. So, whatever your souls want you to know for your highest good, I see, and I give you a write-up, and I give you the songs that come through, and anything else that comes through for your highest good and your twin. And also, I also do channeled letters, which is one of them is here. And also readings. And so what I just wanted to share is this about, you know, over the last sort of few weeks, and it's been much more about, you know, realizing also, you know, this awakening of the divine counterparts. And what I wanted to share is this, because it just so happened that this letter is actually channeled for, and I've been told that I can share it because this letter was channeled for a man. He came to me and said, "Can you channel a letter from my twin?" And then at the time, and I said, "Yeah, sure, I can." Now at the time, I didn't know who it was, but it's somebody in the media, and it's also somebody that has done collaborations with certain artists. That other artists that have all been sort of linked to the crystal grid that I do. So it was like quite exciting because I can see it all coming together and sort of it's been quite amazing. Now, what I'm going to share, because it's this is the letter that was from her to him. And so it says that there's no doubt that we are what legends are made of. This love is going to blow everything else I've ever felt out of the water. I've thought I've been in love before, but seriously, that was just mamby-pamby nonsense love compared to this. This is the real deal. It's like an explosion in my heart, an outburst of emotion that I didn't even know was possible. I mean, how could I feel that for a total stranger? But when our eyes met, bam, I was gone to a land of make-believing real. Right? So, and I love the last line of this because it says, gone to a land of make-believing real. And this is especially because this is, you know, I think it must be super challenging when you have a twin in the public eye who's quite a big figure in the public eye as well, because it kind of makes it even more like it's make-believe, right? But actually it doesn't really matter what the person does, whether they're in the public eye or not. It's still that thing is this really real? I mean, this is just so too good to be true, right? That you have the other part of your soul, and I mean, it like blows every love story out of the water. And so that's why this letter was so perfect, because they actually obviously haven't met. So when she said, how could I feel that for a total stranger? But when our eyes met, bam, I was gone to a land of make-believing real. The other thing that really struck me about this letter is that it just shows you that it's already done, right? So we are playing out this life, but it's already set in stone. It's already done. Because, again, these things that I notice, it's about how could I feel that for a total stranger? But when our eyes met, bam, right? So that, again, just shows me that it's the soul is eternal, right? And so the soul has been here. We've done this. It's already done. We are just playing out a scenario. And so the highest and quickest route to your union is to follow your heart and to stay in your heart. And that is your quickest route because it is done. Now, this just shows you how much I'm going to read a poem that he that he has written. And again, he said that I can share it because it just shows you how much the divine kind of, the rise of the divine masculine, divine female, the divine energies in every single one of us are coming through. So this is his poem to her. And it says, I thought you should know. I'm dreaming of you in this prison. Words tend to fail me. Chaotic are their patterns, and symbols not meant to be discovered alone. They fall short of these emotions I'm trying to portray. I've been lost in visions of our multiple lifetimes together. Do you remember? Or have I become forgotten? Every moment is a constant reminder of when I lost you. I promised I would never abandon you. I would always find my way back to you. Do you remember how I would beg you to stay so I could keep you here a little longer? Because I could never love you enough, always trying to outdo myself. My senses stirred, remembering your touch, how we would hold each other silently, trying to betray those fleeting moments and knowing how short our time would be together. Maybe if we could still be in love, time would cease to be. Like heaven had somehow become the space between us, not wanting to leave its warmth. I miss you, everything that is you, all the perfect imperfections, the precious time we experienced, the magical places we went, how we were able to defy the laws that bind us. We had fallen in love to an extent where down had become up, and we floated in a suspended animation. I loved you then, I love you now. Forever, every time, always without end. Wake up, my precious soul. Wake to remember that I'm still here, watching from the other side, waiting for you to remember our love, waiting to try again to become one. Do you remember, my love? I'm dreaming of you. Wow. I mean, what an incredible poem. And I think that just sends tingles all over my body. And so that is I guess that's the answer to the awakening question around the divine masculine, because yeah, I mean, it's happening on a big scale, which is why it's so beautiful, because those words are just, yeah, quite something else, right? So there you go. Thank you so much to You Know Who You Are. Thank you for letting me share that, because that was a truly beautiful poem. And we'll be going in the third book, which will be the first part of the third book. And so it's all of our energies combined to make this happen, right? Remember that it is about teamwork. It's not just about teamwork with your twin. It's about teamwork doing it as a collective. It's about really, really being part of something way bigger than yourself to bring love to the planet. And really, that's something to be super proud of, you know. You know, just reading that poem then is so emotional, because to think that he's written that for her, and it's so beautiful. It's just a complete outpouring of his inner emotions, right? And so that is why this is such an incredibly beautiful journey to be on, especially on this day, right, when we're walking into more and more of that love energy. So thank you. Because if I wasn't doing this channel, I wouldn't be doing these letters. I wouldn't be sharing what's happening at the higher realms to bring this down, to really ground these energies on the planet. And I feel so blessed to be able to see that every day in the work that I do for everyone who's following me and coming to me for help. So thank you, because again, it's, totally takes my breath away. All right, well, there you go. Just a beautiful poem, and I'm just going to read the last paragraph again because it's beautiful. So, I loved you then, I love you now, forever, every time, always without end. Wake up, my precious soul. Wake to remember that I'm still here, watching from the other side, waiting for you to remember our love. Waiting to try again to become one. Do you remember, my love? I'm dreaming of you. Oh, Okay, so let's turn these dreams to reality. Everyone have that collective intent to bring all twin flames into union. Everyone have the collective intent to take all twin flames through the gateway to more and more love, to basically flourish in the glory of love. All right, I hope that helps. Take care. Bye.